time. All right, Starlight. This is a pretty short stage. So what I like to do is right as this staircase is descending, right about this section here, you want to run off that last step. And Sonic should barely squeeze underneath the corner there. And then for the roll, you want to jump right as you're doing your roll here to get more speed. Actually, let me try that again. Yeah, first staircase. That's a little early, so as you saw, I got caught on that corner. You want to just wait a little bit and then jump onto that last step. Oops, did a little early. Yeah, Starlight 1 and Starlight 2, they're really short stages. Starlight 3, that's the doozy. Starlight 1, gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so when you bounce off that spring, you want to start rolling once Sonic exits that little tiny, like the tunnel exit. If you roll early, you're just gonna shoot straight across and not land on this little slope here. Because you want to roll on this slope, and then right as you see the rings, you can pretty much adjust your movement to bounce off the spring here. And you want to keep holding right. And you can just roll down here. If you don't jump off those, that's okay. Otherwise, you'll have to do that little tiny jump that I just did right now. But if you end up jumping on those platforms instead, you'll be able to land on this without having to go on the bottom path. And then you'll just have to do another full jump again to avoid that Orbinaut. And then for that part, just kind of jump and roll. You should be able to finish the stage in about 25 to 27 seconds. I'll just do it without any interruptions. You want to try to get as much speed as possible from these slopes. Roll down this. Try to jump on these if you can, then run off the last set. And there's a 25. There you go. 25 to 27. That's like the goal. Alright, moving on to Starlight 2. The beginning portion could actually kill your run. And there's actually a good reason why that can happen. So while you're doing the roll, pretty much the same thing as you do in Spring Yard 2, it is actually possible to clip out of that loop, and that is considered a glitch. So if that were to happen, that can kill your run. Because you're practically going through that loop when you're not supposed to. And the way to mitigate that... So you're doing the roll. But during this roll, I'm actually tapping left for just a tiny bit. Like, I'm not doing like a full left tap. I'm just doing like a short left tap. So now you see, I didn't go through the loop there. Now for this section, this is the hard part. You want to do a jump right where this slope is going upward. But since I did it late, you know. Let's try this again. So we'll do it like in full speed here. So there's like various scenarios that can happen off that jump. So if you do that jump correctly, like whether it's like the frame perfect jump or not, you'll end up either like landing on the ledge, or you can pretty much have momentum to land on the spring or jump on the spring. But if you end up getting the frame perfect jump, you can land up here, avoiding all of this down here. But there's also an instance where if you do a really early jump, this can happen. So if I can just do the jump properly, I can show it. Okay, let's try to do an early jump here. If I did an early jump, there is actually an invincible wall up there. And with that invincible wall, you'll just pretty much land on this spot right here. pretty much like in line with this. That's where the invisible wall is. But since I've been playing this level for a long time, like I try to avoid it as much as possible. So yeah, as long as you just get up here, that's fine. And here you just want to jump off the downward slopes to get more momentum. And then just like in Starlight 1, kind of avoid that corner. Now for this part, you kind of notice that I jumped right away and avoided this seesaw here. You can actually land on this right here. And then you just jump across. This is like the bottom route. But it'll take you to the end of the stage. So as you can see, it's a pretty short stage. Yeah, almost landed on here, but that's okay. And that can happen too, like hitting that Orbinaut. Okay. Go through these. Oh, didn't quite jump off of that. So yeah, you just want to make sure you land on this. I think there's a spring here. Yeah, that spring is there for safety, in case you miss this. And you just want to jump across. And then just pretty much jump on these, and then you should be able to finish the stage. It should look something like this. Oh, not hitting the Orbinaut, that is. Jump over, and do a full jump. And then, right as you see this downward slope, you just want to go right up against it and then start rolling. And you should land on this seesaw right here. And you want to stand on the middle of this. And then you want to jump immediately as you land in the middle of that seesaw so you can jump up here. And then for this part, yeah, just get up here. And then you want to take this top route. So right as you land here, you just want to roll. And just like Starlight 1, you want to just, right as you start rolling, you just jump across. And then you can get more momentum here. And then in the middle of this loop right here, I just jump so I can have Sonic in his running state. And then I'm going to start braking so I can go down this path right here. Now from here, just want to keep on going and jump over this Orbinaut here to land on that ledge. And then from here, just keep going. And then you want to damage boost off the second egg bomb. I jumped on the third one, so I ended up getting boosted to the left. So if you jump off that second one, you'll get boosted to the right. Let me just try doing this stage again. Just kind of see how it plays out. So jump up here. Yeah, just roll on these slopes. Then jump, kind of slow down and brake to go down this section. Okay, there we go. I think that might have been off the first guy, but that's okay. Okay, now the biggest pain in the butt is this boss fight here. So there's a simple way to do this boss fight. So I'm just gonna do it and I'll show you exactly how it's done. And then I'll describe what I'm doing after. Okay, so that's how you kill it. This is like the easy way to do it. So what I'm doing is on this seesaw, right as he's about to appear to the right, I move to the left just slightly and then I do a full jump. So that should be able to register the hit there. And then I bounce off this seesaw. So I'll hit him for the second hit. And then for the third and fourth, just do like, you know, short hops and then hit the fifth one. And then just kind of repeat the, you know, the other two hits. That's the safest way to do it. If you want to try to do it the quicker way, I would suggest doing the piano roll technique. So you're pretty much like pushing the A, B, and C buttons like in a piano motion. You can get like a higher jump off the top of the seesaw. But it is pretty tough to do it that way. Oh, I think I made a save state over that. That's fine. Starlight 3. Yeah, we'll just get to the boss fight and then we'll do the fight. Okay, so let's say I'm doing this level pretty much the way I described it. And then we'll see how long it takes for me to finish Starlight 3. Just kind of get through there. Ah, we got a bad damage boost, but that's okay. Okay, let's do the boss fight. Jump, then we're going to bounce off this to hit the second, and do short hops for those. Yeah, that is a little slow, but if you do the boss fight like that, you should get like a 57 or a 56. Now, if you try to do the faster way, it is really dumb. Do the piano roll technique to try to jump off like the top of the seesaw, but it's really tough to do because it's like a 1-frame jump. So yeah, I don't really recommend the fight like that, so I'd rather just do it this way. I missed a hit. Yeah, this boss fight is really stupid. I already missed one of those hits too. There we go. Wait for him to drop those last 2 bombs. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, 56. That's decent. So yeah, Starlight is pretty much considered the calm before the storm.